Sexual harassment remains an issue across many college campuses, but with a new Minnesota state law, campuses hope to minimize accounts of sexual violence. News 8's Sarah Tamer now joins us with more on this new law.
Martha, the new law requires all Minnesota college students to complete online training in preventing sexual violence. Students have to complete this training within their first 10 days of school. And even though this is the first school year that the law has been in effect, it's not a big change from what some colleges have done in the past.
A new school year means a new change for Minnesota college students.
Minnesota passed legislation about a year ago that mandates that all of our new students participate in training on sexual assault.
But the new law is not exactly foreign for the faculty and students of St. Mary's in Winona.
But even before that, we had an online training module that we used with our students. It's a program that it's about 45 minutes in length and explains to them what constitutes sexual assault, what constitutes consent.
And says with the law now being mandatory, it may change the way campus sexual assaults are reported.
The more training that we do with students and the more information that we provide them in terms of how you report sexual assault if you're a victim, the more likely it is that they will in fact report it to us so that we can address it.
Some St. Mary's students say the online training videos serve as a good reminder of campus safety.
They're very much common sense bits, but good to be reminded of them, especially for a new student, especially if they're in a new place.
While female students are more likely to be victims of sexual assault, Ann says this law will encourage conversations for more than just females.
Doing this kind of training is beneficial to both men and women because I think anytime you encourage the conversation, you're providing people with skills and knowledge so that, again, they can comport their conduct so that this doesn't become an issue.
Ann says now that the training is mandatory, she hopes campus climate will be safer and healthier.
I think the exciting thing about this mandatory training is that, as we work our way through 4 years, by the time someone is a senior, we will have, our entire campus will have had training on sexual assault.
This new law will also require colleges to keep and release more detailed records of sexual violence.
All right, so Sarah, give us an idea. Let's say some of students aren't getting this online test or this information completed in that first 10 days of school. So then what happens next?
So the consequences are not exactly laid out in full detail, but what some colleges are going to do are going to basically put a hold on students' records, which would prevent them essentially from registering for future classes.
And encourage them to finish filling that out.
Exactly.
All right, thanks a lot, Sarah.
Thank you.